Hello, my darlings. Oh, I have such a wonderful book for you today. I finally got all my books from the Read Aloud program. They always have this RDA on them. So it's just like when I used to be able to bring them into your classroom. Well, I'm very excited about this new book that we've never had in our book list before. It's called Hey, Water. Do you want to say that with me? Hey, water. Hey, water. And so we get a picture of this kid with their mask on in a big, it looks like kind of like maybe a natural big lake or something with all those waves. This is written and the illustrations are by Antoinette Portis. Thank you, Antoinette Portis. And look at, you get to see the whole, oh, such a beautiful book. And let's see what she did on the inside. Yes, sure enough, she made waves all in the end papers and the, yeah, gorgeous. I'm on the back too, because the end papers are on both ends from the Denver Public Library. Let's see what she has to say about water. I love water. Do you? Hey, water. And we start out with a picture of somebody in a bathtub. Hey, water. Hey, water. Hey, water. I know you. You're all around. Here's a picture of faucet water. You're all around. Sometimes you come out of the faucet. You spray up in a sprinkler. And you spray down in a shower. You spray up, you spray down. You trickle in a hose from a hose. Trickle. There's her little feet. Trickle, 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 trickle. Water's kind of playful, I think. And you gurgle in a stream. Now we're like way up in, looking down on a city. There's a house. Nope, that's a car. And some people laying out on some towels. Oh, and there's some people going down the river on inner tubes. La, 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 la. You gurgle on a stream and you rush toward the sea in the river. Do you want to do that? Rush toward the sea. Let's do that. Rush toward the sea in the river. Oh, sometimes rivers are so loud you can't even hear a conversation if you're trying to talk near a river. In fact, let's look really close. These are great big boats. Great big, like, ships in this huge river. Whoosh. Oh, you, water, cover most of the earth. Salty, surging, and mysterious. You want to do mysterious? Ooh, mystery in the ocean. In the ocean, there's all of this. And if you look really close, you see a whale blowing out of his blowhole. The mysterious ocean, so big, you cover most of the earth. I love oceans. Sometimes you lie quiet and calm, such as a lake. Very serene lake. There's a little sailboat. Oh, there's little houses up in the trees and the lake. Pretty lake. We can splash and play and yell in you in a pool. There's a swimming pool. We can splash and play and yell inside of you in this pool. Some people say pool. I say pool. It's supposed to be pool. Pool, one syllable. I stomp in you and scatter droplets everywhere. Did you guess already? It's a puddle. I stomp in you and splash. Splash. Droplets everywhere. Bang, splash, splash, splash. Puddles are fun to splash in. In the morning, you wink at me from blades of grass in dewdrops. So this is a blade of grass, but really close up to make it really big. There's a little dewdrop. Do you ever see the dew on plants and on grass blades? Dew, so pretty. Sometimes you slide down my cheek without a sound when I'm sad in a tear. Sometimes you slide without a sound, but you know what? Sometimes if I cry, I make a sound. Sometimes it's good to make sounds. If the water doesn't make a sound, but you can make sounds when you cry. Rain. Sometimes you roar and pour. There's rain. Roaring and pouring. I love it when it rains. Water, even when you try to fool me, I know you. You blast and huff, you whistle and puff in steam. I know you even when you don't look like water, and you huff and puff in steam coming from a teapot. You hide in the air and drift in clouds. Clouds are water too. I know you, water. Don't think I don't see you, 'cause I do. You drift in the air and hide the world in fog. You drift in the air and hide the world in fog. Do you love fog? I do. I don't like to drive in it. Makes me nervous to drive in it, but I love to look at it. It's so beautiful. Kind of makes sound very, very less, kind of muffled sound. Have you ever noticed? Sometimes water, you freeze hard as a rock, such as an ice cube. Freezes, and then it expands, doesn't it? It gets bigger for some reason when it freezes. Hard as a rock, though. And sometimes you're a rock that floats, water in an iceberg. That's a square cube of an ice cube. I mean, of an iceberg. Iceberg, ice cube. Or you're even a rock we can skate on, such as in a skating rink. Never been good at skating, but this kid is, and this kid just fell down, but that's even fun when you're skating. Sometimes you freeze soft as a feather. It's snowing, soft as a feather. Do you ever, and that's when it snows, do you ever go out and stick your tongue out and feel the snow land on your tongue and melt? Snow is so much fun. And when it snows, and the snowflakes are fancier than lace, but water, I know it's you in the snowflakes. So sometimes you freeze fancier than even any lace. But snow, snowflakes, I know you're water. You're just a different shape. You're hiding in this funny guy, the snowman. You're hiding in me too, because we're like 90% water or something. Have your teacher look it up and see how much water you are, or your grown-ups. Water, you're part of every living thing. You're part of birds. Birds have lots of water in them. Plants have lots of water in them and need water. Puppies have lots of water in them and need water. Fish, we know for sure fish have lots of water in them and they need to live in water. And even mushrooms have lots of water in them. Every living thing has water in them. Thank you, water. When I'm thirsty, there you are. Here's a glass of water. Yum. I love a nice glass of water when I'm thirsty. And then also in the bathtub. And she took a little, I guess, drink of water and then blew it up. And then she even has a play whale that blows out of his blowhole. And then the last words are, hey, water. Thank you. Hey, water. Thank you, this book says. And I agree. Thank you, water. So this is a love note to water. And if you get this book, there's a whole bunch of information about water and how the cycle of water goes and all this information about it that's very interesting. And there's even the last page is how to conserve water. So it has so much information. So I just love this book. I'm so glad Antoinette Portis wrote it for us. And I'm so glad I got to spend this time with you reading this book to you because I love you and I love books and I love reading to you. I'll see you next time. Bye. Tell your teacher I said hi. And tell each other I said hi. All right. I'll see you next week or in the next video. All right. Thank you for being here. See you next time.